Yeah. We back in this motherfucker. Do rag daddy, these wills with the bills. You beezy the greasy.
Oh,
Ain't got another nickname for him. But episode 21,
21. Can
real
you do
spill.
something for me? Hey, D
So
Swills with the
Sean Taylor
Bills.
episode. What?
R.I.P. D Swills with the Bills. It's fire. Didn't think, never heard that one.
Nigga, I said that the past two
Win,
episodes.
win.
The past two episodes, I said D Swills with the Bills, bruh. And literally on one of them, you was just like, I wish. Or you said
Oh,
something of that nature.
maybe you're right. I got a short memory. I got memory loss.
Anywho,
Damn.
out here with the ice cream. You don't fuck with butter pecan ice cream, I don't fuck with you.
I'm gonna be honest. I said I didn't fuck with it, but I don't think I've ever tasted it. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna try it.
Bruh.
What's the flavor of butter pecan? Is what I'm asking. What's the flavored ice cream besides the pecans in there?
Bruh, you just gotta try it. So see, I was the same way you was talking
But
about right
what's the
now.
flavor of the ice cream? Like the actual cream of the ice cream? God damn it,
Butter
I'm so
pecan,
juicy.
bruh. Hold on, let me see. Look, it's a rich butter pecan ice cream with lightly salted roasted pecan halves.
Pass.
You don't like pecans, bruh?
I can eat them. It's not like let me get a handful of them. Like now,
Hey,
if I'm dying, cool. Bam,
hey,
knock them
I feel
down.
the same way. But it's a place here. Only reason I know about the place is because for my job, like they be having like different sponsors and shit come through. And it's a place here. I can't remember what it's called, but they have like all type of nuts. Pause. They got all type of nuts, like chocolate. Pause again. Chocolate covered peanuts, bro. Like you know them like roasted, any type of like roasted nut that you can think of. Pause. But they be add like they put like cinnamon and sugar on them bitches and like all type of shit, bruh. I got some cinnamon and sugar roasted pecans from them, like because it had like a whole bunch of pig. I didn't really want no peanuts, and they had like walnuts and all that type of shit. But I was like, bruh, let me get these pecans. Had cinnamon and sugar like roasted on them, so it's like hardened a little bit. Bruh, them shits was fire. I went back, tried to go back and be like, hey, I didn't get none. And they was like, hey, I think you got some. I think you came through earlier. And I was like, I ain't get none. And then there was a dude in the back. And he was like, only one per person. And he like see me and I was like, damn. So I couldn't get no more. But then I made somebody else go give me some. So it was cool. But shits is fire. I got to figure out the name of the place because I need to go there. It's like an actual place. They like to sell them. Shit's
Yeah,
fire.
like the peanuts, the almonds, the pecans, all that chocolate covered shit. That shit fire. But straight, I don't know about no butter pecan. What I do got in my fridge, in the freezer, is some tin roof. Now that shit is goaded. You gotta have that
You're,
one.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
But hey, that shit fire. I'm gonna still go with brownie decadence. Bluebell, if you ever see this, I need you to bring this back. All the fat ones. I don't care. You can call me fat. It is what it is.
We gonna clip this part. You gonna send it to me, and when I post it on Instagram, I'm gonna tag Bluebell. See if that works.
It's marked for the clip. I look. I need brownie decadence back, bro. In college, I had a little convenience store right outside like the gates. I'd walk across the highway, the street right there, and I would get a fucking little pint at least 2 times a week, maybe three. You know, I always had to have me some ice cream right there. That shit was fire. But they only had them like the little baby freezers in the convenience stores. So there was only a few. So I'm like, oh, let me get 2, 3 at a time. Done. They in the
You feel
fridge.
me? You feel me?
And I went back one day and they wasn't there. And I was like, oh, cool. Let me come back because most of the shit was empty. Came back a week later. Ice cream full. No brownie decadence. Almost cried. Ain't seen that shit since. And that was in 2019, bro.
Yeah. I remember you told me to try that bitch, and I was like, cool. Went to the Stizzo, seen that, boom, grabbed that one, and then I grabbed Cookie Two Step Two. Boom,
Also
checked that
fire.
hoe out. Bam, came, and I was like, ooh. Opened it up, straight chocolate. I was like, need it. Got me a little first scoop. Boom. I was like, this is crazy. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. Another one. Boom. I was like, hey, this is undisputed right now.
And yeah, it's untouched in the terms of ice cream. That with the brownies, with the marshmallows, I can't even remember what
You,
else it had in it because it's been
it just had
five
the little
fucking years.
chocolate swirl in that bitch. Come
It's
on,
been
man.
five
Like the
fucking
fuzz
years.
swirl.
Bluebell, I beg of you. I'm. It's me and you in the camera right now. I need it. We need it for all the fat
We
folks.
need it. For
So
the
I'm gonna
ice
need.
cream addicts, we need it.
I'm gonna.
We
I'm gonna. I'm
need
gonna,
it.
I'm gonna need y'all to swing that back our way. Even if it's for a limited time, cool. I'm gonna stock up on it, buy an extra fridge, whatever I gotta do. Don't matter.
You feel me? They keep bringing back this bullshit ass fruity pebbles bullshit that nobody want, bruh.
One thing I hate, that stupid fucking cherry one that's always in stock. It's not
Oh my
limited. It's just a full
god.
time thing. That cherry one, and then there's that purple one. It's not. It's not the Mardi Gras shit. It's another
The
one.
blackberry cobbler.
Ass. Why is that
I can't
always
agree with
on?
that one.
Why is it a full time thing and not limited, bro?
See, the blackberry cobbler is limited. It is limited. It's
Oh,
not
okay. But the
all the way
cherry
around.
ain't. I know the
The
cherry ain't, bro.
cherry is always there, and that shit is grade A dumpster juice.
But we gonna have the best 10 roof and brownie decadence on limited times, and y'all got Dr Pepper on, bro, all
Yeah,
time.
that shit been out for a
Like,
while, bro.
come on, bro,
That
get
shit
that shit
pressing me.
out of here, bounce it, poo. Y'all playing too much.
Hey man, like I said, bro, we gonna clip this shit. Bluebell, we need it.
You gonna have to.
I think their headquarters is in like it's like somewhere close to College Station. It's like somewhere in that area. Where they head? You know where their headquarters at? I know it's in
No,
Texas somewhere. It
but if
might
it's
be
in
like
Texas, we
Denton or
might have to
Dallas or
take a
something.
visit. We might have to take a visit.
Look, fade through there. Let me speak to your manager.
Damn, my shit fucked up.
And then the manager come out, let me speak to your manager. Then that manager come out, and then it's like, all right, dog, this is what I got for you. I give you 2 months. Shit ain't out. I'm coming back and I'm speaking to your manager. And then we gonna have some problems.
We need it. So I got a question right now. We've been over this before, but our baby's cute. You know, like our baby, we're talking
Hey,
like under
look,
one. Like they haven't developed yet. They're still a child. Like they don't look like anybody, in my opinion. But like I'm talking about like newborns. Like after the womb, like they out the womb, give them a few days out the hospital. Bam, are they cute?
fuck no.
Thank you. All these motherfuckers
I'm
out
I'm
here.
I'm
Oh, your baby's so cute. No,
I'm gonna keep it a 100,000 stack, bro. I ain't never seen the only motherfucking cute baby I ever seen in my life was fucking Mazian Kiori, bro. That motherfucker coming out the womb, and he was like undebatable. But like by the time he got home and shit, he was cool. Like I was like, hey, this is the first baby that's like a week, 2 weeks out. That I'm like, hey, this little motherfucker is not ugly, bro. He was actually a little cute ass baby. Tay was ugly than a bitch. I was ugly than a bitch. My mom showed me that I was ugly than a bitch. Logan was ugly than a bitch. My sister was so ugly than a bitch. She's still there actually.
side of the line.
Um, I ain't seen like, bro. I'm telling you, Mazian is the only baby fresh out that I would say was cute, bro. And then I don't want to sound like one of them, but white babies be uglier than a bitch for a long time, bro.
I've never seen the difference between really black and white because you about the most only black friend I got. But yeah, I don't know the
Bruh.
difference. I ain't seen too many babies recently, like babies. So I can't differentiate. But
I
I'm in
might be
full agreement
biased,
that
but
babies ain't cute.
babies not cute. White babies usually be ugly than some, you know what I'm saying? They come around like 6 months, but most white babies that I've seen, they be ugly than a bitch till they like 2. And like in that area. Them motherfuckers just be ugly. I think it's more of because like white babies is like white as shit and they like transparent. So like you can see like all their veins
Oh
and like
yeah,
all that shit. I think that has a lot to do with it. And black babies not like that. So boom. I think I'm gonna say 99%. That's probably why I think they ugly. But overall, I would say babies up until I'll give them around like the 6 month to a year range is when they start getting cute. Anytime before that, that shit is alien.
There you have it,
I
folks.
kick them niggas
Six
in the
months and
chest.
under. 6 months and under, babies are not cute.
Not at all.
That's,
And then I
they're
have
not.
motherfuckers tell me, oh, that's just because like they're not your baby. Like whenever you have your baby, you're gonna think it's cute. No, I'm not, bro. Like if that little motherfucker is ugly, that little motherfucker gonna be. And if I just even happen to have like an ugly child all the way through his life, that little motherfucker gonna know they ugly, bro. I'm not finna sit here and call you cute when you ugly.
That's sad. Some parents be like, "Oh, you're so cute. Your baby's cute," and they grow up and then, look at my cute little baby. Or the grandparents come up, "You cute." Stop lying to them. You're not helping anybody.
My thing is, I agree. My thing is, you don't gotta like be an asshole and be like, damn little nigga, like you ugly as fuck. Like I don't think you ever gonna look like your daddy. You feel me? But don't be sitting here lying. And I go with that's just like with girls, bruh, and they friends. Like you see your friend and you know she below par.
Yeah,
Why the fuck we hyping her, bruh? Like why
truth
we
hurts,
doing that?
but it needs to be said.
I don't know, fam. And that's just like, hey, bro, I can't say we do the same shit. Like Kiwi ugly in the bitch. We've been calling them ugly. Like we don't be
I don't
like,
think I ain't called him ugly. I've definitely called him fat, but that's also true. We love
I
you though.
call them. I know I didn't call that man ugly multiple times in my life, and it's cool, bro. Like we can be ugly and we can be happy at the same time, bro. Like I still fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? You just not that, bro. You just, and it's cool.
You got to deal with it. The good Lord did not bless some, didn't bless everybody. It's unfortunate, but not everybody's blessed in that way.
Somebody gonna love you one day.
Your mama don't count. Oh, shout out Dayton Flyers, just because I had the jacket. Had these bitch for a while, a couple years.
Fuck 'em. That's all I
Not
gotta
fucking.
say.
Not decent basketball team.
Speaking of ugly,
All right, not a good
speaking of
start.
ugly, the what we gonna talk about? We just gonna talk about what do you think is the worst haircut on a young man, bruh, that you've seen, bruh? Just in general.
I don't know if I could think of one I've seen, but in
I'm not
general,
talking about like no,
so
because motherfuckers be coming around with just fucked up haircuts and like hairlines and shit. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like a style of haircut motherfuckers get they haircut into.
okay, well, obviously it differentiates with everybody's head shape. 'Cause everybody got a different head shape. But number one, got to be the bowl cut. If you got a bowl cut, you need to stop. You need to stop that. That's number one.
We're on the same page right now.
This is just I'm just gonna throw this out there just because it's not like always like a normal haircut all the time, but like a mohawk. Stop doing that shit. It's not cool. It's not like a normal haircut, but when people do it, it's not cool. It's ass. The faux hawks on borderline. It's borderline. But definitely up there, and I'll say number two for sure. I was just throwing mohawk in there. You got a mullet.
Thank you.
I don't like you.
Thank you,
Straight up.
bruh. So look, it was last Wednesday or Thursday, where I came into work, bruh. I don't know if the dude a new hire or he like came over from the other site or what. Bro, this man walk in fresh mullet. Shit like past his shoulders. Like he had
Oh
the
no.
front. This nigga had the front like edged up. You know how like a bowl cut go around? He had the motherfucking front edged up like a bowl cut. And had like all this on the side gone. So it looked fucked up because like his hair was like to down here, only to like right here. And then this was all shaved. And then he had the mullet going back. I was like, that
So
shit is
one,
asinine.
it's not the '90s. Two, if I was your employer or you were trying to get hired at my job and I was interviewing you, You're not getting hired off the fact that you have a fucking mullet. I don't trust you. This business in the front, party in the back, horseshit. Stupidest thing they ever said. That just tells me that your life choices aren't that good when you go out walking like that. So, we're just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there.
I agree, bro. So I'm gonna go bowl cut. I'm gonna go mullet, bowl cut, and that third one. The third one, I don't know that motherfucker. I don't know what it's called. The cut that Yellow Beezy had, bruh, where all this shit is regular, and he got that. They got BB having that fucking poof in the back.
Oh, for the black folks?
Yes, that shit is
Oh
asshole.
no.
Like, ain't no way.
Uh,
And then another one that's related to that one, when they have that poof in the back and they have the fucking braid. That shit is asshole. You ain't never seen like them
I can
Negroes that
agree.
have that's like
Yes, I've seen
straight
them. I
bald and
know.
they got that
Yes,
one little
they got
fucking
the like.
ponytail.
Yes, I know. It looked like a little piece of styrofoam sitting in the back.
Bruh, that shit is fucking terrible. I don't know, bruh. That shit is
I can agree.
horrible.
Keep it simple. Keep it a fade. Keep it a mid fade. Keep it a taper.
We can go with the
Keep
bald
it
weenie
simple.
fade, bruh.
It's cool. Even the little some faux hawks is cool. Or like keep a little like a shave on the slide with the little slick backs for the white folks and the Mexicans with the hair. Oh, the Edgar haircut, bro. It's got to be up there. I know what you know.
That
I know
shit
you
is
know what I'm
up
talking
there.
about. That shit
That
is
shit is
cool.
up there. That shit is up there too.
If you got a haircut like that, your name automatically is Edgar. I don't care.
And it's even funnier because it's only specific to that one. It's only specific to the Mexicans, bro. Like, it's hard to get it. Well, Negroes can't get no Edgar for one. It's not possible.
No, for sure.
Maybe
I'm gonna
maybe
say
white folks, but
for the most part, the black folk, the flat tops, I don't like seeing them too much. It's not for me. I mean, obviously, I don't have hair. I'm just saying, I don't think it looks good anymore. You know, the
stop
fro
playing.
cool, the fade cool. Uh, I
I'm gonna
fucks
get
with
a
the
flat
braids,
top now
bro.
just because of you, bro.
I fucks with the braids. Either way, it's like just straight back corn rolls, or you got the little patterns in there, fire.
Facts.
But I don't fuck with the flat top. Flat top, not for me. I don't fucks with it that way. Don't know why. It is off putting. It's not the
You
'90s.
disrespectful, bro. I had the fucking
It's not
flat
the
top for like
'90s.
2 years in high school, bro.
At the time, we're like not worried about it. And I'm thinking like, oh, cool. Looking back at it, that shit was weenie.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I looking back at pictures, I agree with you to an extent. When that shit got taller, then it was cool. But like in the beginning stages, like when that shit was only like this tall, that shit was ass wipe.
I'm
That shit was ass wipe. I'm not
gonna
gonna
go in
lie to you.
general. That's cool. You could be on the border about it, but it definitely was a no go looking at it now.
I'm not even put some respect on my name. I just got tired.
But
So how that flat top shit came about was I had the fro, and we was in football, and the helmet, that shit was getting too tight. So I was like, bruh, I don't want to cut all my hair off, but like this shit, like I'm coming out of practice and games with a headache every fucking day, and it's annoying. So I was like, bruh, I just need to cut some of this shit off. So I went with the little low baby fro, and that shit helped a little bit, but it was still kind of doing the same thing, just not as much. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe if I just cut the sides off, boom. So I went. My cousin was cutting my hair at the time. He was like, yeah, bro, just like let's just do a flat top. And I was like, all right, cool, fuck it. And then like thinking about it, I was like, bro, I don't know, not a now nigga with a flat top, bro. Like I'm pulling the flat top back out. So I did the flat top. Shit helped a bunch. That was my whole thing. It wasn't just like I went in and was like, hey, I need this flat top ASAP. This shit hard.
it's not the '90s again. Going reference to mullet right there. It's not the '90s. At least you could have put like the little juice box in. You got the little cut
I did have the juice box for a little bit, bro.
for a little bit. I don't remember that much. I know you. I know you had the flat top, or you could have went with the D book. D book didn't have it now, obviously. I mean, he has it now, but like the fade, like it getting a little faux hawk, little fade like that, it gets narrow. I think that looks
Yeah.
good on the black folks like that. I fucks with it, but a straight flat top, this like bam, like a box, nah, it don't work. I don't think it works for most people.
Worked for me. Bitches was still on me. Don't matter. And I was getting more bitches because ain't nobody have no flat top. And it was like, hey,
Because we
that
live
shit
in a
kind of
white
cool.
fucking town, bro. Come on, and who the fuck gonna have a flat top? The white folks. You. There was very few
Hey,
black people.
I'm not even referring to just Goliad period because I had the flat top even when I graduated. I went to Sam Houston with the flat top, bro.
I don't remember. That
So
was too long
stop
ago.
playing with me, bro. Hey,
Hey,
go ahead. I got the story after
don't ever
that.
bring that flat top back out. I slap the shit at you.
I might do it just because you said it.
I'm gonna give you the weenie fade in the back of the head.
But speaking of Sam Houston, bro, I don't know why just me saying that. Because I think when I said that, it brought back the picture. Because my mom took a picture like when I was waiting in line to like sign up for my dorm. I had the flat top. Remember the picture? So my roommate, did I ever tell you about my roommate, bro?
It was weird.
Yeah, the weird nigga, right? So like my roommate came like the day after though. But like I went, boom, had all my shit in there. I think I went on the first day and he came the second. But so he pull up, boom, him and his parents. Parents walk in, both of them look like straight serial killers. I'm like, yo, I don't know if I'm comfortable right now. I might go like walk the campus or something. But my mom was like tripping and she was like, nah, like you need to, cause my mom, I went the first day, the second day, my mom's like, they stayed on the weekend. So like my mom and Russell went and got a hotel while I like moved in and shit. And like the next day after that, we went and did shit, whatever, got school supplies, got food, whatever. So the second day is when my roommate came. So they was out doing whatever, and while I was just chilling at the dorm, and they was gonna come back after they got done doing whatever. So parents walk in. Dad, typical like tall, slender with the glasses, Jeffrey Dahmer looking motherfucker. So I'm like, oh hey, how you doing? Shake his hand. Probably about 15 seconds later, the mom walk in. Mom walk in, bruh, same exact build, probably like 3 inches shorter, tall, slender motherfucker with the glasses. And then she had her hair like crazy as shit. It wasn't just like boom, like her hair was everywhere. Shit was crazy. She had like two ponytails. And I was like, bruh, this is strange. And they start talking. And these motherfuckers sound like they talk like upscale. So they using all these big words and like I'm like, bruh, like what the fuck did I get into? Then probably like 5 minutes later, like they leave, they introduce myself, they like drop some shit off in buddy room and leave again. Bro, 5 minutes later they come back and it's this little 5'3" like tubby like little white kid,
Wouldn't build nothing like them.
bruh, built nothing like him. And like, you know, motherfuckers that like don't walk or they like don't hold their arm straight down, like it's kind of like out like this.
Mm-hmm.
He like walking the whole time like this, like with his chest poking out and just walking. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck, bruh? And then like, so I'm like, oh, what's up, bruh? Like, my name Euless. And he was like, I'm Austin. Like looking at his own toes and like stuck his hand out, shake my hand. I'm like,
Oh, he was
I
on. Oh, he was on the spectrum.
hey, I ain't gonna say he was, but he definitely acted like it.
It's okay, folks. We can say it. We're being polite about it.
So like that shit happens, and I'm like, after that mingle, I was like, all right, cool. I know I'm not gonna be talking to this nigga that much. He a weirdo. So like I go in my room, close the door, call my mom, be like, hey, y'all niggas need to come get me. Cause I don't feel comfortable here right now. I was like, they might hang me up in the restroom or something. I don't know. So my mom come, they like come immediately. So they like get there in like 10 minutes. And of course they parents sit there, they start talking and shit. Mr. Russell looking at me like, and I'm like, I'm glad we picking up on this shit.
We in
My mom just
agreement.
talking, you know what I'm saying? My mom just talking, mingling, blah, blah, blah. So all that shit happened, whatever. And first night that everybody leave that afternoon. Bro, I promise you, for the next 3 weeks, I don't see this man. I don't talk to this man. Nothing. Like, only time I was hearing this nigga was when at fucking like 10, 11 o'clock at night when I'm laying down and this nigga coming in the door. I'm like, bruh.
What you
And
doing all
then that's what I'm saying. And then like on one weekend, like I was leaving to go work out with the homie Devin, and he's coming in. And like again on some weird shit, like looking down at his own toes, like, hey man, what's going on, man? And like every time he would say something, he ended the sentence with man. He was like, hey man, what's going on, man? I'm like, nothing, bro. Just about to go work out. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you later, type shit. He's like, all right, man. Be safe, man. Have a good day, man. And I'm like, all right, bro. You too. Boom. So like we like, I probably talked to this man probably like 7, 8 times. For 2 semesters, bro. I talked to this man 7, 8 times. And now we to the story. One of the
right?
times, one of the times I talked to him, I got back from class. It was probably like 4 o'clock. Got back from class, and he's sitting in the living room watching TV. He bought his own TV, put that shit in the living room. I was like, bro, you're not gonna put that shit in your own room, whatever. He put the shit in the living room. He pretty much just took over the living room. I didn't use the little baby ass living room anyway. So put the shit in. He was sitting in the living room, and he like, as soon as I walk in, I was like, oh, what's up, bro? I was like walking past. He like muted the TV. He was like, hey man. And I like stopped, and I was like, oh, what's up? He was like, I'm gonna have company tonight over, man. Is that cool, man? I'm like, hey, bro, you a grown ass man. Like, you straight, long as y'all not being loud or no shit. Like, it's cool, bro. Like, I'm just gonna be in here, probably on the game or studying, and then I'm gonna just lay my black ass down, bro. Like, it's cool. I was like, and if you need like your privacy, you feel me? I'll go kick it at the homie Devin dorm. Like, it's cool. Like, I understand. He was like, all right, man, it's just gonna be one person. So immediately in my head, I'm not thinking no bitches. Cause I'm like, bro, this nigga gets no bitches. There's no way he gets bitches. So probably like an hour later, like knock on the door, boom. You know my nose, yeah. Somebody knock on the door. I'm using this. I knew it was the visitor of him because I didn't have nobody coming by. But you know what I'm saying? Knock on the door. I act like, oh shit, it might be for me. So I come out the dorm and look. I'm like, hey, bro, somebody knocking. He's like, yeah. He goes and opens the door. Fam. A girl walks in. This bitch has a green mohawk. I'm talking about all this bald mohawk, probably like this tall, bro. Just going boom. Thought it was a dude at first. So she walk in and like, you know what I'm saying? I was just gonna peek, close the door, see just see who it was. But like walk in and I'm like, excuse me? First of all, it was a bitch. So I was surprised off the rip. Second of all, I just seen the green mohawk. I ain't see nothing else. I'm like, bro, green mohawk? This is insane. And she like comes in, like hugs Buddy and like looks at me. She was like, oh hey. Her name was Ashley, of course, typical white girl name. Name's Ashley. But she turns and says, hey, but she got like every piercing on her face, just like a typical like goth girl. Like every piercing on her face. Like she got like the little low cut shit, titties hanging out, cleavage. And she got like that piercing that's like right in the middle of like the chest type shit. She got
Excuse
that.
me?
And I'm like, bruh, this is not matching. Like, why we got the goth, hard rock, listening emo bitch, and then the little like super nerd that's on the spectrum? I think she's taking advantage of you, sir.
To me, that sounds right. I don't know, but go ahead. I mean,
But anyway, so after I was like, oh hey, I'm Euless. Like, and I was like, I'm just gonna be in my room. Like, if I gotta leave, that's cool. She was like, no, it's okay. He was like, yeah, you're all right, man. It's cool. So I'm like, okay, cool. I close my door. Not even 30 seconds later, I hear his door close. Probably about 3 minutes later, boots knocking. No, like I'm talking about like no hesitation, straight boots.
Got your business, bro. Hey,
Straight boots. And like the way the dorm was set up was like you walk in to the living room, like the living room, and then there was a sink with a little baby mini fridge to the side, and then like above the mini fridge was the pantry, and then you walked like past that, and it was two sinks, and then right across from the sinks it was both the rooms, and there was only a little baby ass wall dividing the rooms, and then there was a restroom. And my door was next to the restroom. I'm talking about straight like you hear the bed like hitting the wall, just doof 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 doof. I'm like, bruh, I asked these niggas if they needed the privacy. I asked them specifically. And I'm talking about probably for about 5, 6 minutes. Boom. Then it stopped for a little bit. I'm like, cool. I'm about to ease up out of this motherfucker. So I put my socks, shoes on. Boom. Open my door, close it. Knocking boots again.
they got back to round two.
Bro, I'm talking about not even like a minute and a, it was like a minute and a half, bro. And they're straight boots again.
Had to recharge.
And I was like, nah, bro, I'm gone. Like, I'll be back tomorrow, my nigga. Like, y'all got it.
You was mad because you were. He was getting some. Stop playing
Nah,
with me.
bro.
Spectrum was winning that day.
Hey, bro. And then, like, I came back probably like 11 o'clock at night. And, like, I walked in, boom. And, like, I walked in, I was like, by getting to his door, because his door was first and then it was mine. I was like, getting to his door, and he, like, opened it. He was like, hey, man, like, looking at the ground, I was like, hey, man, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I didn't think that was going to happen. I just, like, looked at him, and I was like, bruh, this bitch was here for, like, 3 minutes max. And, like, y'all immediately went to the room, and it was on. How did you not know that was going to happen?
Yeah, so you're probably right in that part. I think it's a match, but she definitely took advantage of that man. If they got busy in 3 minutes,
Bruh, I was like, you're a victim. Like, this is not.
did you report her?
Bruh, and then, like, every time after that, bruh, I didn't like. I remember. I think I talked to him like 2 times after that day, and then like this man was straight business, but he was smart as shit. Like he came when like he was already a junior in college.
Damn.
By like our freshman year, he was a junior in college already. And so when he said that, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I asked him like where he went before. He was like, "Oh no, I just graduated high school. I took dual credit classes starting my sophomore year." And I'm like, "Damn, nigga!" Like he was like, "Yeah, so I just got like a year or two here, and then I'm done." I'm like, "Oh," and I'm like, "So what your parents do?" And his mom was a doctor, and his dad was like some type of like geologist or some shit. I don't know.
Big shmoney and big brains.
Yeah, I was like, hey, bro, that's fire. And he was like asking me shit, and I'm like, hey, bro, we poor as shit. Like, don't nobody in my family got no college degree. Like, I ain't got nothing like impressive to tell you, bro. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
You should have just been like, I'm the stereotypical black guy. First one to go to college.
I'm the
I played
stereotypical
sports.
you, bro.
Coach helped me out. Coach was like, you need to go to college, son. I was like, bam.
But yeah, that motherfucker was weird, bro. I don't want to say like, I don't know, bro. He was just weird. I don't want to say he was cool, but he wasn't like, he was like, he was weird, but at the same time, like, he wasn't bad, bro. He was a decent roommate, but that's because like we was just the same, bro. Like we didn't really fuck with each other. We just like did what we had to do. Boom, got up out of there. Didn't really talk to each other that much. So it was cool.
I didn't fuck with mine at Corpus because I went to Corpus for a year. At Corpus A&M. My roommate was a 26-year-old kid from 26-year-old grown man from Colorado, and he was about 5'4", 5'5". He wasn't fat. He was skinny, but he was weird as fuck. So imagine him and then this big ass white kid, 6'3", whatever, how tall I am, just fucking comes in. He's like, Hey man, just goes to his room. Like I called him out of his room probably twice that whole time I was there for a year, for 2 semesters. I was like, how lucky me, bro. I was like, first college experience, like first one to go to college. I should have been a stereotypical black kid, first one to go to college. But uh, get there, and my luck, a fucking 26-year-old roommate. I was like, all right, we're not gonna be friends.
Oh shit. But yeah, it was cool because I met Devin and all them, so it was cool. Hey, bruh, I met Devin. It was the funniest shit. You know that freshman college seminar bullshit,
Didn't go, but yeah.
like the freshman seminar shit. So we was like in that class.
Oh
You
yeah, I
know,
had that.
you know, a nigga like me, I went straight to the back, not giving a fuck. This is a freshman seminar class. This shit ain't finna help me do nothing. Straight to the back, boom. So we probably in that bitch for like a month. And there was and Devin sat in the very front, and to the left of him, it was a girl named Rebecca, but she was like, "Don't call me that. I don't go by my government name. My name's Becca." She was one of them, like one of them, just asshole ass, like blonde bitches. Had money all her life, like spoiled as shit, like just one of those uptight motherfuckers. We had a teacher, her name was Miss Candace. Can't remember her last name. She said call her Miss Candace. She was like a real timid ass black lady. I don't know if you remember Miss Worsham in high school. She was like Miss Worsham, but like a lot more timid. Like she was like real soft spoken and like real hippie like high energy. But like
Oh
if
no,
you said something to her, she was like instantly in her feelings and
I don't know if I
I'm talking
ever
about like
met a
get
black
in
lady
her
like that.
feelings, bruh. So they assigned us. She assigned us like a group project, right? I had this
Yeah.
little ghetto. I had this little ghetto girl named Diamond, and it was like a bougie Mexican girl named Raquel, and then I can't remember the third person, but I like did that cool. Me and Diamond was cool, but Raquel was like uppity, like type shit. You know how the uppity Mexicans act and like the white uppity motherfuckers. You know like the difference between the two. They just got like different vibes, but it's like the same. Raquel was like one of them uppity
Mm-hmm.
Mexican bitches. So Devin in the front, and she like paired us in the. She like did all of our groups right, and Devin was in the same group as Becca, and Becca was like, "Bruh, I don't want to be in this group." And Miss Candace was like,
Hmm.
"Well, I just put it in a generator, and the generator grouped y'all." And she was like, "I don't want to be in this group. Like, put me in a different group." And so
Hmm.
like Devin like turned and looked at her, and Miss Candace was like, "We're not switching groups, Becca. Like, it's just like a 2 day project. Like, it's not gonna be that big of a deal." And she was like, "I don't give a fuck. Put me in a different group." And I was like,
First date, kid.
"Excuse me?" And Devin like looked at her and was like, "Nah, bruh." And he like turned around and like see me. He like pointed at me. He was like, "Hey, bruh, is anybody sitting next to you?" And I looked, and I was like, "Hell no, come on, bro. Like, ain't nobody over here." And
Fuck
he
that
came and sat by
bitch.
me. He came and sat by me, and and I was just like, "Hey, Raquel, like, go be in that group, and we'll take Devin." Raquel was like, "All right, cool." And it's like she went, boom, whatever, and that's how we became friends. I was like, "Hey, bro, we can whip back ass if you want to. She get on my nerves. I'm all the way the fuck back here, bruh. Like she just one of them bitches. As soon as she talk, you want to stomp her ass out, like immediately.
Yeah, we knew those in high school. See, all my friends. Oh, see, I mean, I got them on Snapchat, like Instagram type shit from Corpus, because I ain't made no friends at A&M at all. I never went anywhere. But at Corpus, I could walk the campus like no problem. Go to the gym. I was at the gym every day hooping. So I would go at night, and my first like set of friends was just straight black folks, because you know how I play a dude over here. I could hoop, bro. So at first they was like, "Nah, we not picking you up." I got in a few games. Oh, let's pick up the white dude. All right, cool. Let me play. Started playing every night, bang bang. And so first set of group was the black folks. Then the second group, the one that I kind of stuck with, was the white, because I would come like twice a day. I would come midday. I would get 2 sessions in because the white folks, just get some running, get some burning,
Yeah,
and
type
not worry
shit.
about no playing. So that's how I picked up with them at AAU, or not AAU, fucking rec league over there at Corpus. But these motherfuckers were seniors, bro. I couldn't find nobody my grade. I was like, God damn, where should my shit go? But your boy out here a hooper, so I made hella friends in Corpus, straight black folks over here hooping at night. Your boy got picked up after that. After about a week or two, I stayed on the court. Okay,
You feel me?
I don't know about nowadays, but
That's kind of how I started. Like hooping in the rec and shit too, because I really wasn't hooping like at the beginning, because I didn't really know nobody, and I wasn't just finna go in there and like just be like, hey, bro, pick a nigga up. You
yeah,
feel me? But it was like a Christian group called Chi Alpha, I think, and it was a dude named Steven. He was like a way older dude. He worked for the school. He wasn't actually a student. He like actually worked for the school. And then there was a dude named Jordan, and both white dudes. And so Chi Alpha was like one of like the Christian organizations there. And whenever we moved in, they like help people like take their bags and shit up to their rooms type shit. And so Steven is the one that
mm-hmm.
helped me take my shit to my room. And so he was like, yeah, bro, like we have Chi Alpha every Wednesday night. Just like come sit, boom, boom, boom. He like asked me if I was Christian or whatever. I was like, yeah, I went to a Baptist church with my mom, blah, blah. He was like, all right, cool. He's like, well, we have it wasn't really like a service, it was just like a fellowship type thing. Like they like read scriptures and like prayed probably for like 10 minutes, and then like it was just like food and just like games and shit. Like every Wednesday. And then on Sundays, of course, they had regular service. So Steven, I went to like Chi Alpha one time. Steven like called me and he was like, hey bro, like I'm gonna come pick you up for Chi Alpha. And I was like, all right, cool. It's Wednesday. I'm not doing shit. I'm gonna just go. So I went with him and it was cool. And I met Jordan there. And Jordan was like from a little small ass town. I can't remember. But he had a brother. His brother didn't go to Sam Houston, but his brother was there. And he was like this 6'5", like tall, lanky motherfucker. He was still in high school, but he hooped. And he like looked at me and he was like, bro, you look like you hooped a little bit. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like mid at best in high school. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just athletic, play defense type shit. Like I was just a mid. And he was like, yeah, you look a little bouncy. He was like, and then Jordan was like, bro, did you play? And I was like, yeah. He's like, bro, there's an intramural league that's coming up. Like, you should join our team. Like, we need some more players. I was like, cool, whatever. I'm thinking like intramurals, like cool, like they'll be decent at least. It was like Jordan couldn't do shit but shoot. But when I say this motherfucker can shoot, this motherfucker Kyle Korver, he just gonna stand in a corner or on the wing, just pass. If that motherfucker open past that ball, bucket. Can't play no defense, slower than titties, like couldn't do shit else. And then Steven was straight ass water. I'm talking about dookie butt. Can't do nothing. These niggas had me running point guard, bruh. Nigga, I was running point guard.
Oh, but
That shit is butt.
your butt.
That shit was ass. So I'm thinking like, cool. And so like we before the intramural started, so Sam Houston got this big ass rec center. Half of it's like an actual gym with weights. Other half is 6 basketball courts going across. And so like
Yeah.
it was like the left half with 3, right half with 3. Left half was all the Negroes, all the motherfuckers that went to JUCO like and didn't make it because they grades or whatever. 6'4", 6'5", bouncy ass niggas that just don't do shit but hoop. So and then on the right side was just like the regular motherfuckers. So of course Jordan going to the right side, I just go to the right. I'm looking to the left. I'm like, hey, I belong over there, but like I'm just gonna go over here because I'm with Jordan. Cool. Go over there, bro. I won $300 because niggas said I couldn't dunk. I went over there
Free
and
money.
bro, I'm talking about I went over there, boom. I'm just doing little easy lays, doing whatever. And one of them, I pinned this nigga shit off the backboard. Like he just like Jordan got his shit stole, or somebody like passed it to Jordan and like he just like tipped it, thought he had a free one. You know me, I'm all about the defense. I'm finna go pat this nigga shit to the other court. So soon as that motherfucker take off, I take off. He don't see me coming. Don't nobody say nothing. Don't nobody yell wolf nothing. So I'm just running. I'm like, damn, they just gonna let this nigga get patted? Like we just so this motherfucker just try to take a little smooth layup. I literally I jumped, grabbed his shit off the backboard, brought that shit down. Everybody was like, ooh, ooh. I'm like, bro, y'all ain't never seen a nigga like jump? Like, what y'all on? Y'all ain't never seen
It
nobody
was
get that
probably like,
shit
take your
beat
ass
off the
to the other
backboard?
side. Said, take your ass to the left side.
And then there was this one little short, annoying ass Negro named Mello. I don't know his real name, named Mello. He was like one of them light skinned motherfuckers with the freckles. Nigga was no taller than 5'5". Talk the most shit. He wanted him up just a shit talking ass motherfucker. And he was like, that shit ain't even live, bro. You can't even yam that hoe like that. I'm like, bruh, I know you just see me pin this nigga shit with ease off this backboard. Like, you crazy. He was like, this nigga pulled out money out his pocket mid game, slapped that bitch underneath the goal, and was like, that's 100 for you if you can do it. And I'm like, you dead ass? I was like, bro, you 5'5". If I dunk this hoe and you try to take your money, I'm fucking you up in this gym. He was just like, nah, for real. He was like, nah, for real. He was like, it's a lot to go around. Like, he was one of them niggas, like a boasty ass. Like, he was like, it's a lot to go around. I don't give a fuck about that $100. Like, cool. Bro, I was like, I stood under the rim. Was like, hey, give me that hoe. He passed that hoe. I just verted that bitch. Boom. What's up? I was like, who else want to put some more money on it, bro? I was like, it's
Why
cool.
would anybody else put money on it after you dunked it? That's just fucking stupid.
Hey, bro. But I finessed them niggas. I went to the other side. And them niggas didn't want to pick me up. I'm average height. These motherfuckers, like I said, 6'4", 6'5", JUCO prospects, like just doing whatever the fuck, head at the rim type shit. So I'm just like, so I go to the other side like 2 days later. I'm like, I don't want to play with these bum ass niggas. Like, I want to actually try to clamp somebody up. This shit is too easy. So I go over there and like 3 games go by, nobody picked me up. So I was just like, hey, bro, I got after the third game, I was like, hey, bro, I got next. Like, whoever lose, like, I'm just gonna pick up. We cool. And they was like, all right, bro. So they finished their game, and we get up, boom, and like I don't really do shit. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really do shit like the first like part of the game because them niggas like wasn't really passing the ball. Like, I'm just pretty much playing defense, getting boards. They ain't really pass me the ball. I'm the littlest nigga out there, like type shit, whatever. And so I like on one of the rebounds, like one of the niggas, like I don't know if he just thought I couldn't jump. I don't know, bro. But he didn't really like try to get up. Like, it was a board. I just snatched that hoe from him and like got a putback. Boom. And one of them was like, "Ooh, you a little bouncy, boom, whatever." And I just whatever, bro. And then I did it again. I like out rebounded one of the nigga, got a little putback. And so the game end, we lose. And like they shut the gym down at 10 o'clock. It was probably like 9:45. So like the people walking around, like, all right, like if y'all haven't started the game, like don't start another one. We're about to close up. Cool. So everybody like taking their shoes off, whatever. And one of the dudes was like, hey, bro, like you a little bouncy. You can dunk a little bit. I was like, a little bit? You crazy. I was like, bro, I just got out of high school. I'm back scratching this hoe. Like, you crazy? I'm back scratching this bitch. He was like, nah, bro. He was like, I think you can dunk, but you ain't doing all that. I'm like, hey, bro, I just finessed a nigga money the other day. Like, y'all want to put some bread on it type shit? And one of the dudes was like, yeah, you got Cash App? Like, I Cash App you 100. And another dude jumped in like, yeah, I Cash App you 100 too. And I was like, all right, cool. So I just started at the free throw line, took my one dribble, looked at him, was like, all right, bro, my Cash App, $, my first name, UILESS, send that hoe. Walked out the gym. Got my bread, boom. Got my respect. I got my respect that day. Then motherfuckers start picking me up. Then we got to the
It's not how it worked
intramurals
for
and
me.
got pooted on. Cause my team's
Intramurals,
ass.
intramurals, I fucked up. I played with the white folks, and we won 2 games out of like 8. We was
Same.
VP.
We won 4 games actually.
But
We won 4 games, but we got smacked in the playoffs first round.
but with the Black folks had to, I was out there playing defense because I was the Clampy out there, Mr. Clampy's, and
You feel
your
me?
boy can shoot. Post game work, crazy. Hey, one time we was hooping. BJ, his name BJ. We called him BJ. His name's Barry, but go by BJ. He take off at the point guard. I got a rebound off the ground, like it like rolled or whatever. I pick it up, and this other dude, his name Lightfoot. He was like 25 at the time, bro, and he's playing with us. Like he played college ball. And he was like at Corpus to play, and he looked at me. I grabbed. He was because he was always fucking with me, and I pick up the ball off the ground, and I seen like BG out the corner of my eye run into our goal on the other end. I just straight through that, hold his backwards like that, like on the money. He was like, "Ooh!" I was like, "See, you got them fundamental type shit. You one of them fundamental white boys." I was like, "Stop playing." I was like, "Hey, bro, I do this." I was like, "I'm not bouncy like that, but I got every other skill set."
You feel me? Just a little tubby on the end, bro. That's it.
Hey, fuck you, bitch! I wasn't tubby. I am now.
Nah,
Bitch,
bro.
I was
You
a
was tubby,
cool
bro.
215. Oh my god.
Bro, you
Bruh,
act like you was
215. That
skinny,
was,
bro. You was never skinny, bro. You was always a little bit tubby.
I wasn't like skinny. I had like baby fat is what I would call it like that. Like, I wouldn't say tubby.
Nah, see, like you think
Tubby
you
is,
tubby now. You not tubby. You hefty.
I wouldn't
You
go
was
tubby.
you was tubby in high school, bro.
I wasn't skinny. I wasn't skinny. That's for sure. We know that. But, definitely had some fat on me. But, it don't matter. I'm still hooping. Still the best hooper in my grade.
Facts, bro. Business giver.
Second best hooper. Second best hooper in y'all's grade. Tango got that one.
I ain't gonna lie, I was ass. I was
Great,
doing my job, bro. I ain't
grade
even gonna
above
talk
y'all.
about it.
I'm taking that.
I agree. And really, the grade above us, it wasn't really no hoopers like that, bro.
And then grade after that, no one cares.
Anybody below y'all's grade was ass wipe.
Facts.
Except Rocky.
It
Rocky
don't
the only
matter.
exception.
I was a business giver. Don't matter. We gonna knock this podcast out with "Would you rather" because you didn't get to it last week.
Didn't get to it last week. So, would you rather, bro? Would you rather have 4 legs or 4 arms?
Arms.
Why? I think I'd rather have, well,
I don't see the benefit of 4 legs. You're talking about 4 legs, and I still got my arms, or 4 arms, and I still got my
no,
legs.
like you still got each, but you just have 2 of extra one.
Yeah, arms. I could do more tasks at the same time, type shit.
I agree, bro. I'll take arms. I already got 2.5 legs, so it's cool.
This man lying.
Hey, bro.
He had the little Peter back there.
What Cam say?
Working with a monster. Working with a monster.
Cam said, bro, we can't all have a hammer, bro.
A little wrench. I'm so average. I'm so average.
But I'm also taking 4 arms. Like you said, you can do more tasks. I think that's pretty easy, in my opinion. But, so would you rather survive without sleeping or eating?
I mean, what's that supposed to mean?
Like, you don't got to do one or the other in order to be fully healthy. Like, if you, like, either you survive without sleeping at all, like, you don't got to sleep in order to be healthy and
it
be
don't affect
100% me? Correct, or eating.
Sleeping.
I think I'll go eating, bruh. To keep it a stack with you, I'm going eating because I can save a lot of fucking money if I ain't got to eat.
You're not wrong, but my thinking of it is like I just like to try different types of food type shit. I like to try different walks of life in the culinary aspect.
It's very on par. Very on par. And then this is one. Would you rather skydive or paraglide?
Paraglide. Wait. No, fuck that. Skydive. I was thinking of something else when you said paraglide. I was thinking of something else. A skydive. I was thinking paragliding as like you go up on the little boat, like the boat on the water, and it pulls you up, and you just in that bitch. No, but I know what paragliding is. They have the little wingsuit. They got the wingsuit.
Jump off the mountains.
Fuck that. I'll go skydive, bro.
I'm going skydive too. I think It's kind of the same. It's kind of the same shit. Cause skydiving is hella higher. You pull that motherfucker and that shit don't come out, you're fucked. I feel like you
You have
got
a
a
second
better chance to
parachute.
survive with a fucking. I feel like you could
No, bro,
survive a
because you jump.
paraglide, bruh.
For the most part, you jump off the mountains, bro, and like they jump off of stupid shit, and there's like narrow fucking pathways. No, nah, skydive, and you have a second parachute.
I don't know, bruh, but I'm not paragliding. I'm not doing neither because I'm scared of heights for one. But paragliding just seems like some like suicidal. Like I don't really give a fuck. I don't know, bruh. Paragliding is crazy. If you paraglide, I do not trust you with nothing.
Those are just like adrenaline junkies. I don't
Hey,
fuck with
bruh.
them.
You can adrenaline junk these nuts, bruh, because it's not happening. Paragliding is insane.
Whatever, bitch.
Skydiving, I can understand a little bit. Paragliding, there's no way you can explain that to me and be like, yeah, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you can persuade me to skydive. You cannot persuade me to paraglide.
Persuade these nuts, bro.
But anywho,
We gonna move on. It's been another episode. What we gonna do next week is keep your storytelling simple, bro, because you be prolonging the fuck out them stories, bro.
it's my bad, bro.
I
I
mean,
feel
the
like I
end
need
of
to
the
explain
story
every
was
detail.
it's cool. You can explain it to me, but on the pod, we out here just extending it for 20 minutes. You know, I don't know, bro.
You're right, bro. It's my
Story
bad.
was funny, just not the whole thing. We gonna work on that. But anywho,
Yes, massa.
appreciate the love. Here we go with that shit.
Eyes do better next times.
Stupid bitch. Retard. Appreciate the love, the likes, the subscribes, the shares, all that. Keep it up, and we'll see y'all next week.